To master the kung fu of killing with a single breath, Jack blew air at a rock. The rock didn't move, but he nearly passed out. From lack of oxygen to his brain, Jack had to change his approach. He started with torches, practicing the fundamentals. After 3 months of grueling training, Jack could not only extinguish a torch with one breath, but also sustain his breathing to control the flames, making them dance like a fire dragon. When his lung capacity reached a certain level, Jack shifted his focus to pebbles. He practiced 18 hours daily. After a month, Jack could not only move stones with his breath, but also make several suspended pebbles collide in midair. By this point, Jack's lung capacity was enormous. When blowing on leaves, he could turn them into deadly weapons. One day, 2 thieves appeared outside his cave. While Jack was resting, they blew knockout smoke at him. Jack was instantly knocked unconscious. The 2 men tied him up, then noticed the large chest behind him. Both immediately assumed it contained treasure. One man decided to keep it all for himself and stabbed his partner to death. Just as he was about to open the chest, Jack woke up and quickly warned the man that the chest was dangerous, but the thief insisted on opening it. Jack intervened just in time to prevent the man's immediate death. He was only riddled with darts, but the thief showed no gratitude and came at Jack with his sword. Jack dodged with a leap and snapped his bindings. With a burst of strength, he pulled a sword embedded in the stone wall. Jack fought the man and killed him with a single strike. Only then did Jack realize he had mastered Qigong. He decided to seek out his enemies for revenge. On his journey, Jack discovered thugs bullying someone. He immediately stepped in, drove away the attackers, and rescued Annie, earning her affection. Later, they arrived at an inn together. Since Annie was disguised as a man, Jack invited her to share a room, but as soon as they entered, he had to use the bathroom. He grabbed a chamber pot, ready to relieve himself, terrifying Annie, who quickly turned away, embarrassedly calling Jack a pervert. Annie also needed to relieve herself. She pushed Jack out of the room, but found the chamber pot's opening too small. Feeling her aim wasn't good enough, she targeted the wash basin instead, and ended up dumping it on someone's head below. After spending several days together, Jack and Annie fell in love with each other, but Jack still needed his revenge. So they parted ways. Jack returned home to retrieve gold he had hidden earlier to fund his vengeance. On his way back, Jack encountered an injured person. When he stopped to help, the stranger pushed him down a hillside and stole his jewels. Jack was furious. He chased down the thief to reclaim his treasure, but the man wouldn't fight him. Instead, he lured Jack into a trap. Jack fell into the pit. By the time Jack used his Qigong to jump out, the thief had vanished. Fortunately, Jack found a jade pendant the man had dropped. Following this clue, Jack found the 5 men dividing the loot and discovered they were his sworn enemies. With old grudges and new hatred, Jack was instantly enraged. He fought them fiercely. Though Jack had mastered Qigong, he was outnumbered, and his enemies' new combination attacks. Jack was overwhelmed and beaten outside. At the critical moment, a figure in black appeared, throwing smoke bombs as cover and rescuing Jack. It was Annie who saved Jack's life, and Annie is the granddaughter of his enemy. Knowing the truth, Jack is devastated.